Dasaraguna was the son
Hiranya Mazumdar, Govardhana Mazumdar.
Which is the son
Son of Hiranya Mazumdar.
He was son of Hiranya Mazumdar.
He was son of Hiranya Majumdar.
And uncle was Govardhan Mazumdar.
And uncle was Govardhan Majumdar.
They every year made like 8 lakhs of them, or 8 million gold coins.
Every year they would make around 8 lakh or 8 millions of gold coins.
So, considering a gold coin is worth $1,100 today,
Today the worth of gold coin is $1,100.
but then the value of money was much greater.
But then the value of money was much greater.
A few pennies you could eat the whole year.
A few pennies you could eat the whole year.
They had 80 conch shells equal 1 penny.
They had 80 conch shells would make 1 penny.
Little, small conch shells
Small conch shells.
called cooties.
Called kotis.
Cooties.
Kotis.
So, he was like a multi-billionaire.
So he was like a multi-billionaire.
And he was the only, say, the heir apparent.
He was the only apparent heir.
But he was mad after joining Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
But he was mad after joining Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
And many times he had run away from his house.
Many times he would run away from his house.
But his father and uncle had an army.
But his uncle had an army.
So they'd bring him back.
So they would bring him back.
And this way, finally, one time he went to see Lord Chaitanya
And this way, finally, one time he went to see Lord Chaitanya
in Shantipur.
in Shantipur.
Lord Chaitanya told them, don't be a so-called Vairagi.
Lord Chaitanya told him, don't be a so-called Vairagi.
Do your Grihastha Dharma
Do your Grihastha Dharma
and keep your mind always on Krishna.
and keep your mind always on Krishna.
Externally, you'll look like a bronze pants and sling man.
Externally,
You'll look like a materialistic person.
you look like a materialistic person.
But internally, you keep your mind on Krishna.
But internally, you keep your mind on Krishna.
So for 1 year, he did that.
For 1 year he did that.
And his parents were very happy.
And his parents were very happy.
Then, because his uncle had taken the tax collection
But because his uncle has taken this tax collection
and put a Chaudhary, a Muslim, out of the business,
the Chaudhary, the Muslim,
was out of the business.
was out of the business.
So, while the Govardhan Mazumdar was supposed to pay tax, 15 million or something,
But Govardhan Majumdar was supposed to pay the tax around 15 million or something
and held 5 million for himself.
and kept 5 million for himself.
But instead, he was giving 12 million tax
But instead he was giving 12 million tax
and keeping 8 million.
and keeping 8 million.
So he was keeping 300,000 extra.
So he was keeping 300,000 extra.
So the Chaudhary who was deprived of his job,
So the Chaudhary, who was deprived of his job,
he gave the information to the minister
he gave the information to the minister
that he was cheating on his tax,
that he was cheating on his tax,
300,000.
300,000.
And the minister went to arrest him.
And then the minister went to arrest him.
But Govardhan and Hiranyamazunda had fled away.
But Govardhan and Hiranyamajunda had better way.
So they arrested Das Raghunath.
So they arrested Das Raghunath.
And Chaudhary was chastising him, saying,
And Chaudhary was chastising him and saying,
your uncles have, your father and uncle have stolen from me.
your uncles and father have stolen from me.
So he was threatening him,
So he was threatening him.
but he was afraid to beat him
But he was afraid to beat him
because his family was pious
because his family was cast.
and he had a lot of influence, so he was afraid to beat him.
And he had a lot of influence.
So then one day, Raghunath Das, he said to the Chaudhary,
So one day, Raghunath Das, he said to the Chaudhary,
brothers sometimes argue, sometimes they're friends.
brothers sometimes argue, sometimes they are friends.
You're also a brother.
You're also a brother.
My father or my uncle.
You're also the brother of my father or my uncle.
In fact, you're like a living saint. You know all the Shastra, the Quran.
In fact, you are like a living saint. You know all the Shastras. You know the Quran.
I'm just like I'm also your son.
I am also like your son.
So, I think that my brother, my uncles, and they should, sit with you and make a nice arrangement.
I think my uncle, my father, they should sit with you and make some nice arrangement.
The Chaudhary, hearing his pleading voice, tears are rolling down his beard. He said, from today, you're my son.
So Chaudhary had the tears were flowing from his eyes, and he said, from today, you are my son.
And so he said, please have your uncle and brother make some arrangement with me, and whatever you decide, I'll be happy.
So he said, please make some arrangement with your father and uncle, and whatever you decide, I will be happy.
So, like that, his uncle met with the Chaudhary and they arranged something.
So like that, his uncle met with the Chaudhary and they made some arrangements.
Like this, he was leading 1 year.
Like this, he was leading 1 year.
And when he wanted to join, he heard the Lord Chaitanya had come back.
He wanted to join as soon as he heard that Lord Chaitanya had come back
to Jagannath Puri.
to Jagannath Puri.
He ran away.
He ran away.
But his father apprehended him.
But his father apprehended him.
So this happened a few times.
So this happened a few times.
And mother said, why don't we just tie him up?
Mother said, why don't we just tie him up?
Father said, he has money like Indra.
Father said, he has money like Indra.
A wife like an Apsara.
A wife like an Apsara.
That couldn't tie him down.
Vaikuntha in Vrindavan.
Someone who is crazy after Lord Chaitanya.
Someone who is chasing after Lord Chaitanya.
He can't tie him down, what a rope do. If these things couldn't tie him down, what a rope do.
If these things cannot stop him, what would a rope do?
We can't. What's our karma?
We cannot. Was that karma?
Like that. So he was. Then one day, Das Raghunath, he had an idea and he went to Vanihati.
Then one day Das Raghunath had an idea and he went to Panihati.
There he saw Lord Nityananda seated under a banyan tree on the side of the Ganges.
There he saw Lord Nityananda sitting under a banyan tree on the side of the Ganges.
Surrounded by great devotees
He was surrounded by great devotees
and distinguished gentlemen of the neighborhood.
and distinguished gentlemen of their neighborhood.
But he was amazed to see the influence, the effulgence of Lord Nityananda.
But he was amazed to see the effulgence of Lord Nityananda.
From a distance, he offered his obeisances.
From a distance, he offered his obeisances.
And then one of Nityananda's secretaries went out there, Das Raghunath, offering his obeisances.
And then one of the secretary of Nityananda told that there is Das Raghunath offering his obeisances.
And then Lord Nityananda said, you're like a thief.
Lord Nityananda said, you are like a thief,
But you stay away.
but you stay away.
And now I want to punish you.
And now I want to punish you.
Come here.
Come here.
But Das Raghunath, he stayed laid down.
But Das Raghunath, he stayed laid down.
And then Nityananda rose up, put his lotus feet on his head,
Then Nityananda woke him up and put his lotus feet on his head,
and picked him up,
picked him up,
and said, your punishment, I want you to feed me and my associates a feast of Cida and Dahi.
and your punishment is you have to feed me and my assistants Cida and Dahi,
Flat rice, yogurt, and fruits.
flat rice, yogurt, and fruits.
For Das Raghunath, a multi-billionaire giving a little picnic was not a big thing.
For Das Raghunath, a multimillionaire, for giving a picnic,
Billionaire.
giving a picnic for him was not a big thing.
But it was a great opportunity to serve the Lord.
But it was a great opportunity to serve the Lord.
And Nityananda Prabhu, he was very humorous and very
So Nityananda Prabhu, he was very humorous
merciful.
and merciful.
So he gave his service to Das Raghunath.
So he gave this service to Das Raghunath.
And then Das Raghunath brought all the Cida, Dahi, etc.
So Das
from the
Raghunath,
nearby villages.
bought all the Cida, Dahi, etc. from the nearby villages.
But then the people heard there was only a feast.
But then the people heard that they are going to have a feast.
So Brahmins and other people, they came
The Brahmanas and other people, they came
to participate in the feast.
to participate in the feast.
Lord Nityananda asked them to sit on a raised platform.
Lord Nityananda asked them to sit on a raised platform.
That sun filled up.
That soon filled up.
And then they sat in the field.
Then they decided to sit in the field.
And then the field filled up.
Then the field filled up.
And then they stood on the bank of the Ganges.
Then they stood on the bank of the Ganges.
When there was no more room on the bank of the Ganges,
And when there was no room on the bank of the Ganges,
some people stood in the water
some people stood in the water.
of the Ganges up to their knees.
Water in the Ganges up to their knees.
Das Raghunath had his assistants
Das Raghunath had his assistants
mix chipped rice and fruits and some big multi containers.
He had his assistants mixed Cida, fruits, yogurt in a big earthen pot, mati vessels.
And so they gave 7 large pots to Lord Nityananda.
So they gave 7 large pots to Lord Nityananda.
And everyone else they gave 2 pots.
And everyone else they gave 2 pots.
1 pot of yogurt
1 pot of yogurt,
and 1 pot of condensed milk.
1 part of condensed milk
With hot rice and
with
fruits.
flat rice and fruits.
And then Lord Nityananda, by his meditation,
Then Lord Nityananda by his meditation
he called Lord Chaitanya.
he called Lord Chaitanya.
At that time was in some other part of India.
That time Lord Chaitanya was in some other part of India.
So there, Lord Nityananda and Lord Chaitanya had walked through all the devotees.
There the Lord Nityananda and Lord Chaitanya walked through all the devotees.
And Lord Chaitanya took some rice from the pot of the devotees and put in the mouth of Lord Nityananda.
Then Lord Chaitanya put some chipped rice from the pot of some devotees and put in the mouth of Lord Nityananda.
And Lord Chaitanya, he took a morsel.
And Lord Chaitanya took some
Then Lord Nityananda took a morsel
Then Lord Nityananda took a morsel,
and put it in the mouth of Lord Chaitanya.
put in the mouth of Lord Chaitanya.
But very few people could see Lord Chaitanya.
But very few people could see Lord Chaitanya.
Those who were very fortunate.
Those who were very fortunate.
And most people, they didn't understand what was going on.
For most people, they did not understand what was going on.
They saw Lord Nityananda taking a shot and putting it in the air.
They saw Lord Nityananda putting little prasad and putting in the air,
And disappear.
and the prasad would disappear.
And then Lord Chaitanya would take out some prasad and put it in Nityananda's mouth.
And then Lord Chaitanya would take out some prasad and put in the
And
mouth
they'd
of Lord
see,
Nityananda.
see some rice rising in the air and going in Nityananda's mouth.
They see some rice flying in the air and going in the mouth of Lord Nityananda.
But they don't see Lord Chaitanya.
But they did not see Lord Chaitanya.
And Lord Nityananda, then he sat down on the raised platform
And Lord Nityananda, he sat down on a raised platform
and he had a Lord Chaitanya sitting with him.
and he had Lord Chaitanya sitting with him.
And they were having, so Lord Nityananda was so happy to have Lord Chaitanya with him
Lord Nityananda was so happy to have Lord Chaitanya with him
that he was having various ecstatic symptoms.
that he was having various ecstatic symptoms.
And then he told all the people, chant the holy name.
Then he told all the people, chant the holy name.
Everyone began to chant,
Every-
Haribo!
Everyone,
Haribo!
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 All you could hear was the chanting of the holy names.
All you could hear was the chanting of the holy names.
It resounded throughout the whole universe.
Resounded throughout the whole universe.
Hari, Hari, Hari!
Haribo!
Actually, material sounds cannot penetrate the universal shell.
Actually, the material sound cannot penetrate the material shell,
But the name of Hari is transcendental.
universal shell. But the name of the Hari is transcendental.
I can transcend the universe
It can transcend the universe
and go out to the spiritual world.
and go out to the spiritual world.
Hari, Hari! Like this. And then Raghunath Das came and said, I have prepared a lunch for you.
Then Raghunath Das came and said that I have prepared a lunch for you.
And it's already offered the deities. It's hot, it's ready for you.
And it's offered to the deities and it's hot and it's ready for you.
Lord Nityananda said, I belong to the cohort boys.
Lord Nityananda said, I belong to cowherd boys.
I like to eat, picnic with my colored friends,
I would like to eat in picnic with my friends.
and I'll go and take the dinner later.
I'll go and take the dinner later.
And made them sit down and gave them 2 pots. So
And he made them sit down and gave 2 pots.
that's why I told the pujaris in Mayapur that
That's why I told the pujaris in Mayapur that
at least the Panchatattva, they should serve the lunch later.
at least to Panchatattva they should serve the lunch later.
But they're not doing that.
But they're not doing that.
They're saying, no, this is our Nitya Seva to offer lunch.
But they are saying, no, this is our Nitya Seva to offer lunch.
And they should see the pastime.
And they should see the pastime.
Lord Nityananda will not take it.
Lord Nityananda will not take it.
So I have to give it later.
So we have to give them later.
If you make it now, it's all right.
If you make it now, that's all right.
But they don't take it.
But they won't take it.
So you have to go later also.
So you have to give them later also.
Prabhupada said we should make transcendental places of the pastimes of the Lord.
Prabhupada said that we should make the transcendental places of the pastimes of the Lord.
And this pastime of Lord Nityananda with Raghunath Das
This pastime of Lord Nityananda with Raghunath Das
is a very special pastime.
is a very special pastime.
So I went to Panihati once or twice with Prabhupada.
I went to Panihati once or twice with Srila Prabhupada.
He wanted to make a branch there.
He wanted to make a branch there.
He was saying how it was very important.
He was saying how it is very important.
We also got our first Shaligram Shila from Panihati Dham.
We also got our first Shaligram Shila from Panihati Dham.
You can ask Janivas Prabhu about that.
You can ask Jananivas Prabhu about that.
I saw Prabhupada showing him how to worship the Shaligram Shila,
I saw Prabhupada showing him how to worship Shaligram Shila,
how to draw a face on the Shaligram,
how to draw a face on the Shaligram,
etc.
etc.
So I went there on the Panihati day.
Then I went there on the Panihati day.
We went there with a truck.
We went there with a truck.
We didn't know what to expect.
We didn't know what to expect.
So, but then the place was packed
But then the place was packed
with hundreds of thousands of people.
with hundreds and thousands of people.
Hundreds of thousands.
Hundreds of thousands.
So the police said you can't take a truck in here.
The police said you cannot take a truck in here.
We had a truck filled with bananas, mangoes,
We had
Cida, Dahi.
we had the truck filled with bananas, mangoes, Cida, Dahi.
What to do?
So what to do?
And then a rain cloud came
And then a rain cloud came.
and it started raining.
And it started raining.
All the people went off the road.
All the people were off the road.
And then the road over, they said, quick! They loaded up half of the things on our back and carried it down to the tree of Lord Nityananda.
And then we loaded down half of the things and carried down to the tree where Lord Nityananda was sitting.
Then the rain stopped.
Then the rain stopped.
And we filled up the road.
And everybody filled up the road.
Somehow we went back to the truck.
Somehow we went back to the truck.
Then the rain came again.
Then the rain came
And
again.
then people went off the road.
Then people went off the
We
road.
took the next town. Tied up on the side
Tied up on the side
of the tree.
of the tree.
And there we brought the Nitai Gaur under the tree.
So there we brought the Nitai Gaur under the tree.
And there was some devotee, he was a ballad singer.
There was some devotee who was balancing it.
And then as soon as he saw Nitai Gaur, he started singing in Bengali. Nitai Gaur Rani Hati Asache Asache Nitai Gaur Rani Hati Asache. Nitai Gaur has come. Nitai Gaur has come.
Then as soon as he saw Nitai Gaur, he started in Bengali that Nitai Gaur has come. Nitai Gaur has come.
So that, and they have this, people sit on the side of the tree, all Brahmins, they
had these people sit on the side of the tree, the Brahmins.
They were not so happy that we came.
They were not so happy that we came.
They had made some business, I guess.
They had maybe some business, I guess.
Anyway, we had Nitai Gaur there.
But anyway, we had Nitai Gaur there.
And he offered some 108 pots of Cida Dahi.
We offered some 108 pots of Cida Dahi.
But how to distribute it?
But how to distribute it?
It's thousands and thousands of people.
It's thousands of people.
And one person took a pot. He started to distribute it.
One person takes the pot and started distributing it.
Suddenly, I saw like hundreds of hands reaching out.
Suddenly we saw hundreds of hands reaching the pot.
And he disappeared.
And he disappeared.
And he came crawling out between the legs.
Then he came out crawling between the legs.
He said, "This is not the way."
He said, "This is not
the way.
Not the way."
And then someone else took a pot and went to the top of the tree.
Then someone else took the pot and went to the top of the tree.
And then people were like reaching out like the birds.
And then people were reaching out like the birds.
Taking a little bit.
And taking a little bit.
Anyway, now we have made a whole pandal and
anyway, now we have made
queuing system.
The whole pandal and queue system.
And they feed about 1,000 people.
And we feed about 1,000 people.
No, 2,000.
2,000 people.
But the first year, we didn't know what to expect, we didn't know what to do.
But the first year, we didn't know what to expect, we didn't know what to do.
And there's no advertisement. It's a spontaneous festival.
There is no advertisement. This is a spontaneous festival.
Just that in certain calendars it says, on this date, there's a Panihati festival.
Just on certain calendars, it is said that on this date there is a Panihati festival.
And hundreds of thousands of people attend there.
And hundreds and thousands of people attend there.
And they're chanting Hare Krishna, they're dancing.
And they're chanting Hare Krishna and they're dancing.
Each person makes the Cida Dahi and gives it out to others.
Each person makes Cida Dahi mixture and give to others.
So, here in Mayapur, they have been observing the Cida Dahi.
Here in Mayapur, they have been observing the Cida Dahi.
And they take a truck to the side of Panihati.
And they take a truck to the side of Panihati.
But now it's due to the lockdown, we can't do that.
But now, because of the lockdown, we cannot do that.
So we're doing the festival here.
So we are doing the festival here.
We thank all the donors for helping.
We thank all the donors for helping.
So, in Atlanta, Prabhupada called it the New Panihati Dham.
In Atlanta, Prabhupada called it New Panihati Dham.
So since I was in Panihati with Prabhupada, and since I went to Panihati some years to distribute the yogurt, chipped rice,
and since I went to Panihati for some years to distribute chida and yogurt,
I knew that what the significance of Panihati was to some extent.
I knew what the significance of Panihati was to some extent.
Although Prabhupada had given the name New Panihati Dham,
although Prabhupada was given the name New Panihati Dham,
they weren't having a big festival.
They were not having a big festival.
I established the big festival.
So I established the big festival.
And since there were, in America, we had fruits from the temperate climate and from eastern India.
Since America, we had the fruits from different climates from India.
North America, apples, peaches, and plums and things.
North America, apples, peaches, plums, and things.
We made 18 different flavors.
We made 18 different flavors.
In Pani Hati, usually one or two.
In Pani Hati, there's usually one or two.
Our Lord generally had some.
Lord Nityananda would have some.
So,
7.
so here in Mayapur, we're having at least 20 flavors.
So in Mayapur, we are having at least 20 flavors
And of various types.
of various types.
And this year I'm making a new flavor,
This year, I am making a new flavor,
the Madhavendra Puri Boga.
this Madhavendra Puri Bhoga.
Lord Chaitanya tree, Madhavendra Puri is the root,
Lord Chaitanya tree, Madhavendra Puri is the root.
and also other sannyasi,
And also other sannyasis
like Brahmananda Puri,
like Paramananda Puri,
they're the roots.
they're the roots.
So we're having a salty root sweet rice preparation. Salty root, flat rice, and yogurt
So we
preparation.
are having a salty, sweet, flat,
Flat rice, yogurt,
salty, flat rice and yogurt preparation.
all roots.
All roots.
Sweet potato,
Sweet potato,
kochu,
kochu, potato,
roots.
different roots,
Seven roots.
several roots.
So we hope that as our Madhavendra Puri Boga.
We hope that that's the Madhavendra Puri Bhoga.
Since the international flights have been discontinued to India,
Since the international flight have been discontinued to India,
we have local fruits.
we have local fruits.
And now it's the mango, lychee, jackfruit, banana season.
But now is the lychee, jackfruit, banana season.
So, and a few foreign fruits to grow here.
A few
Foreign fruits to grow,
foreign fruits they go here,
like apples and things.
like apples and things.
So, we're making some preparations.
So we are making some preparations.
So I'm thinking that some of the names might be Nidai Gauranga, Nataraja,
I was thinking that some names could be Nitai, Gauranga, Nataraj, Mahabhoga.
This is Nitai Gauranga, the king of the dancers.
Just like Nitai Gauranga are the king of the dancers.
Srila Prabhupada said that mango is the king of the fruits.
Prabhupada said that mango is the king of the fruits.
So we're making a special mango mix
We are making a special mango mix
like that.
like that.
So I'm having different devotees help,
I'm having different devotees help.
and I'm visiting our team from Atlanta,
We're visiting our team. We are missing our team from Atlanta.
but somehow we'll have to do.
But somehow we will have to do.
So actually, why was this called the punishment of Lord Das Raghunath?
Actually, why was this called the punishment of Das Raghunath?
Actually, Das Raghunath, he met Lord Chaitanya personally,
Actually, Das Raghunath, he met Lord Chaitanya personally,
but he was not accepted
but he was not accepted
because to approach the Lord, you have to go through the Guru or a devotee.
Because to approach the Lord, you have to go through Guru or a devotee.
So that's why he should have. Nityananda Prabhu was in charge of Bengal preaching.
So Nityananda Prabhu was in charge of Bengal preaching.
And he is the Adi Guru.
And he is the Adi Guru.
So but he didn't go through Nityananda Prabhu.
But he didn't go through the Nityananda Prabhu.
And that's why he was like a thief.
That's why he was like a thief.
He tried to steal the mercy of Lord Chaitanya.
He was trying to steal the mercy of Lord Chaitanya.
Without going over, or jumping over the Guru.
By jumping over the Guru.
Jumping over Lord Nityananda.
Jumping over Lord Nityananda.
And now that he had come to see Lord Nityananda,
Now that he had come to see Lord Nityananda,
he would give this special service.
he would give this special service.
And he also Lord Chaitanya personally came and accepted his offering.
Also, Lord Chaitanya personally came and accepted his offering.
And so Lord Nityananda, Lord Chaitanya, they accepted his offering.
So Lord Nityananda, Lord Chaitanya, they accepted his offering.
So Lord Nityananda, so-called punishment, he was actually giving the greatest mercy to Lord Das Raghunath.
But in the form of punishment, actually Lord Nityananda was giving the greatest mercy to Das Raghunath.
And he told him at the end of the festival,
and he told him at the end of the festival
that I bless you that you'll be able to join Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
I bless you that you'll be able to join Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
And then soon after that, Das Raghunath was able to leave and meet Lord Chaitanya in Jagannath Puri.
And soon after that, Das Raghunath was able to leave and meet Lord Chaitanya in Jagannath Puri.
And Lord Chaitanya placed him as a personal assistant.
And Lord Chaitanya placed him as a personal assistant.
He made him the assistant to his personal secretary.
He made him an assistant to his personal secretary,
Swarup Damodar Das.
Swarup Damodar Das.
So this festival has special aspects to it.
So this festival has special aspects to it.
But it gives one the opportunity to get the special mercy of Nitai Gaur.
That it gives a special opportunity to get the special mercy of Nitai Gaur.
So I'm very happy to be observing this festival here.
I'm very happy to be observing this festival here.
I'm very grateful for all the devotees that are helping.
I'm very grateful to all the devotees who are helping.
What time is it?
8:45.
Any question?
Oh, Bhakti Nityanand Maharaj.
We will get questions.
Oh, he records it and notes.
Yeah. You can ask a question online. Or put it on paper and put it on the door.
They're calling and asking.
Huh?
I want to know. I want to know. Who was the first person organized the hot milk, condensed milk, yogurt, banana with fruits, sweets? Who was the first organizer? In ISKCON?
No.
Advisor? In ISKCON?
No.
Maharaj, it is in ISKCON you are asking?
Maharaj, it is in ISKCON you are asking regarding ISKCON?
And Das Raghunath was the first organizer.
Das Raghunath.
Das Raghunath was the first organizer.
He organized it.
He organized it.
He was given the service by Lord
He
Nityananda.
was given this service by Lord Nityananda.
I think many devotees observe the Children's Festival.
I think many devotees observe this Cida Dahi
But,
festival.
like in China, they were asking, they said, we don't have chura,
But in China, they were asking that we don't have this Cida.
we don't have flat rice.
We don't have flat rice.
So I told them, well, maybe cook rice and mix yogurt and fruit with it.
Told maybe cooked rice, mix yogurt and fruits with it.
In America, since there are many Indians,
In America, since there are many Indians,
they import the flat rice.
they import the flat rice.
It's very dry.
It's very dry.
And so it merges.
And it merges. Okay, this is a question from internet. Kaivalya Sundari. Dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my respectful obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Did this pastime happen after Lord Chaitanya left this world? Is that why Lord Chaitanya was invisible?
No, Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda are still in the world.
No, Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda were still in the world.
The reason why he was invisible was that he was physically somewhere else.
The reason why he was invisible because he was physically somewhere else.
But Lord Nityananda brought him there
But Lord Nityananda brought him there
by his meditation.
by his meditation.
So he was invisible to everyone except Lord Nityananda and a few very special devotees.
So he was invisible to everyone except Lord Nityananda and very few very special devotees.
But then after that, Das Raghunath went to Jagannath-puri, had the association of Lord Chaitanya.
But then after that, Das Raghunath, he went to Jagannath Puri and had the association of Lord Chaitanya.
And later he was one of the 6 Goswamis in Vrindavan.
Later, he was the one of the 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan. It's around 8:50, Guru Maharaj. No other question. It's around 8:50. Which one? Facebook, ask him. Read from this form. Okay, this is a question, Guru Maharaj. During this lockdown, how we can celebrate Pani Hati festival at home?
Since they, I don't know where you are, but in Mayapur, since the government has allowing 10 people in each temple,
See, in Mayapur, the West Bengal government is allowing 10 people at one time in the temple,
each place of worship.
in each place of worship.
So we're letting the devotees come for darshan
So we are letting the devotees come for darshan
the first time in 70 days.
first time in 71 days.
But otherwise, in other places, people can mix flat rice and yogurt.
But otherwise, other places people can mix flat rice and yogurt
And offer that to their deity of Nitai Gaur,
and offer that to their deities on Nitai Gaur
or to the photo or something,
or the photos or something,
and then take a shot.
then take the prasadam.
It's not a fast day.
It is not a fast day,
It's a feast day.
it's a feast day.
But Lord Nityananda would eat this as his lunch
But Lord Nityananda would eat this as his lunch
and take his lunch later.
and take his lunch later.
And once the questions came, disappeared. Radhakshi Devidasi.
Okay. Is there any equivalent pastime in Krishna Leela with Pani Hati?
You see, the cowherd boys would take their lunch in the forest with Krishna.
You see, the cowherd boys, they would take their lunch in the forest with Krishna.
And that was the pastime that Lord Nityananda was doing in Banihati.
That was the pastime Lord Nityananda was doing in Pani Hati.
He was accepting all the Brahmins, associates as
He was accepting all the Brahmins and the associates
cowherd friends.
as cowherd friends.
And so that's the pastime.
So that was the pastime. Last question. Chaitanya Charan Prabhu. Hare Krishna, dear Guru Maharaj. How do I get the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu?
Lord Nityananda is very merciful.
Lord Nityananda is very merciful.
In Chaitanya Charitamrita, say the name Nitai Gauranga.
In Chaitanya Charitamrita, it says that if we chant the names Nitai Gauranga,
Even today we get bliss. Even today it awakens love of Krishna.
even today it awakens the love of Krishna.
You can also observe this Paniyati festival,
You can also observe this Pani Hati festival,
and you can get the mercy of Lord Nityananda in various ways.
and you can get the mercy of Lord Nityananda in various ways.
So thank you very much for your question.
Thank you very much for your questions. Last question. Saranmukhi Radhika Devi Dasi. Please accept my respectful obeisances, Guru Maharaj. What should be our mood while celebrating Pani Hati festival?
There are many senior devotees here.
There are many senior devotees here.
You get the input, but
You can get the input, but
I'm in a glass room and the door is locked.
I am in the glass room, but the door is locked.
So I would think that our mood should be one of service.
I think that our mood should be one of service.
We want to satisfy Lord
We
Nityananda.
want to satisfy Lord Nityananda.
We want to help great devotee like Das Raghunath.
We want to help great devotees like Das Raghunath.
And this service attitude,
And in this service attitude,
try to engage in the service of the Supreme Lord
try to
and
engage.
His devotees.
Try to engage in the service of the Lord and His devotees.
We're trying to be the Das of the Das of the Das.
We are trying to be the Das Anudas Anudas.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you all.
Gauranga.
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 Nitai Gauranga.
Gauranga.